You know that feeling when you look in the mirror and all you see are flaws? When you scroll through social media and everyone else seems perfect while you feel like you're falling apart? I'm about to share a story that will completely change how you see yourself forever. This is the story of Maya, a 23-year-old college student who was convinced she was the ugliest person alive. Every morning, she'd spend hours trying to fix what she thought was wrong with her face. She'd skip social events, delete photos of herself, and genuinely believed that her appearance was holding her back from everything good in life. She was sitting in a coffee shop, head down, trying to be invisible as usual, when an elderly woman approached her table. The woman said something that would shatter Maya's entire worldview about beauty and self-worth. The woman looked directly at Maya and said, "Excuse me, but I had to tell you something. You have the most beautiful energy I've ever encountered. The way you hold yourself, the gentleness in your eyes, the kindness that radiates from you. It's absolutely stunning." Maya was shocked. She stammered, "But I'm not beautiful. I'm actually quite ugly." Shocked, the elderly woman smiled and sat down. "Let me tell you something I learned after 70 years on this planet. I've met supermodels who were absolutely hideous, and I've met people society would call ordinary who were breathtakingly beautiful. The difference isn't in their features, it's in their spirit." She continued, "You see, real beauty isn't about having a perfect nose or flawless skin. It's about the light that shines from within you. It's about how you treat others, how you move through the world, and the energy you bring to every room you enter." Maya sat there, tears forming in her eyes as this stranger continued to speak truth she'd never heard before. "The most beautiful people I know aren't the ones who look perfect in photos. They're the ones who laugh freely, who show genuine interest in others, who aren't afraid to be vulnerable. They're the ones who have learned to love themselves not despite their imperfections, but because of their complete, authentic humanity." The woman reached across the table and gently touched Maya's hand. "Your perceived flaws? They're what make you uniquely you. That scar on your chin tells a story. Those laugh lines around your eyes show that you've experienced joy. That asymmetrical smile? It's charming and genuine in a way that no Instagram filter could ever replicate." Maya felt something shift inside her. For the first time in years, she looked up and made eye contact with this wise stranger. "But how do I stop seeing myself as ugly?" Maya asked. The woman smiled knowingly. "You start by changing your definition of beauty. You stop comparing yourself to edited photos and start appreciating the miracle of your own existence. You realize that confidence and self-love are the most attractive qualities anyone can possess." She pulled out a small mirror from her purse and handed it to Maya. "Look at yourself right now, but this time, look with the eyes of someone who loves you unconditionally. What do you see?" Maya looked into the mirror, and for the first time, she didn't immediately focus on her perceived flaws. Instead, she saw her grandmother's eyes looking back at her. She saw the strength that had carried her through difficult times. She saw kindness, intelligence, and a unique beauty that was entirely her own. From that day forward, Maya's life changed dramatically. She stopped hiding from cameras and started showing up authentically in her life. She discovered that when she stopped obsessing over her appearance, people were naturally drawn to her confidence and genuine nature. The most beautiful transformation wasn't physical, it was internal. Maya learned that true beauty comes from self-acceptance, from treating yourself with the same kindness you'd show a dear friend, and from recognizing that your worth isn't determined by how closely you match society's narrow beauty standards. Here's the truth that will set you free. You are not ugly. You never were. You've just been looking at yourself through a distorted lens created by impossible standards and constant comparison. Your beauty is unique, irreplaceable, and already perfect exactly as it is. The moment you start seeing yourself with love instead of criticism, everything changes. You'll never feel ugly again because you'll finally understand what real beauty actually means.